Former Real Housewives of Atlanta producer Carlos King says he tried to warn the cast they were getting too
I remember
comfortable.
having a conversation with them saying that you guys will not always be number one. It is a privilege to be number one. And when you are number one, you can't get comfortable. And at that time, Richie, season 9, Atlanta Housewives was number one for possibly maybe 6 to 7 consecutive years. So imagine 7 years you have the number one show on the network, right? At one point in time, they literally got comfortable. I'm watching them be comfortable, and I'm watching them have conversations about the most frivolous things that they didn't care about. And when I said that to them, I said, I'm going to leave this show one day. I didn't give them the heads up I was leaving that season. I said, one day I'm going to leave the show. And you're going to miss having somebody push you to be great because you're pushing me away due to the fact that it's a struggle to get anything out of you ladies. And when the time comes when you're not number one anymore, I want y'all to think about this day and just always remember I tried to help you. I tried to help you. So it does sadden me to see what this show has become only because I gave them a fair warning.
Ooh, just ask any tea on RHOA you can share with us. Other than they still haven't told everybody who they bring back. Yeah, they over here, they being real tripping because they act like people don't have a life. People got lives around here. We got to make plans for other things. Yes. And Randy says, can you please tell us you'll be a part of the new cast for RHOA? They are still working on the new cast, so I can't tell you anything.
I sign checks, okay? And this is coming from somebody who signs checks with my production company. If I'm paying somebody a salary of $2 million for 4 months of work, and I feel like you've been coasting for a year or two, you better believe I'm going to take my time to figure this out. I don't know anybody in the world or any job in the world where you can get paid $2 million for 4 months of work and give nothing. And you don't give 100% to it. It's to me, it's the gall of the privilege that you can sit up there and get paid so much money and not even give everything to the work. And now that the work is not there anymore, now you're seeing like, oh, wait a second. I'm really feeling, I'm now feeling what it's like when your employer is putting you on notice because of the high salary. We all go through that in America every day.
Tamar Braxton responds to Jessie Woo after Jessie leaked threatening text messages from Tamar. Says she doesn't know how to be a friend.
Talked to Jessie on the phone during this whole rant. She had told me she that girl and the girl got a boyfriend and the girl be cheating on her boyfriend. So the last time she saw her, she paid her debts. That's not her girl. You know what I'm saying? So I promise y'all, I did not know back in November that this would ever come up again when I was in a broken place, thinking I'm in a safe place with my homegirl. And as you can see down below, I'm not tripping because somebody's trying to talk to Jay, right? I'm tripping because this the same person who was cackalaacking, throwing them back, having a blast, put us up in her story, as you can see below. You see how she posted us all in the story. And I was just like, well, this is what we doing out here? Like, we all gonna hang out together, and the second we break up, you trying to holler at somebody? As you can see, me and Jess had a conversation the very next day about, you know, my texts to her, you know, when I was upset, right? November 8th at 1:50, me, hey sis, love you, upside down. Love you too, you doing better. I said, yeah, Atlanta is toxic. I called her. We talked about this. We laughed. We kikied about it. If you can read, y'all, we are talking like homegirls. I had absolutely no reason to believe that she was offended and felt threatened, and I threatened her and her friend. Oh my God. And now the workspace is toxic. You will not